I don't know if I'm ready to share this, but I guess I will. Be brave, Damon. So, why I started this podcast? Really, it's been. I've wanted to do this for years. I've been talking about this forever, and I saw the magic of podcasts like 3 or 4 years before, like it was such a common occurrence. Maybe that's the Portland and me trying to be all hipster, but I was there first. But no, like I feel like I've always had things to say. Like little principles and different things that seem to like touch people in the moment that they need them. But you know, I like sharing those things. Uh, if you come through the channel, you see what I mean. But also, it'd be exciting. It'd be exciting to have some. I don't know. Acknowledgement's a weird word. Like a rapport with a community of independent people. I guess a platform has been a word that's been thrown around, but just having a network where I can, like, if something's interesting or a person's interesting or something that they're doing is interesting, it would be exciting to be able to interview them. I mean, that's a huge jump. But interviews are very important to me. Like, they're very special things. Just to bridge the gap between people or just to be, like, introduced to things. Or introduced to experiences or people's expertise and like prowess in certain things. Like, so being able to share moments with people and share conversations with people and learn from them. But it's also been a means for me to share like who I am. Like recently I had like some kind of some crazy like medical news where I was kind of scared about like my mortality and you know, like if I was gonna die, like I wanted to leave behind me. I wanted to leave behind the things that are important to me and have like meant a lot to me and will, you know, have like motivated me to carry on when life is hard. And that stuff's for my kids and for my wife and for the people that care about me. And um, I just had a thought, but I lost it. One thing I was thinking about and the thing that made me want to like share this. Rick Rubin, one of my he's in such an interesting person. Um, I guess he's always trying to be at peace. He's always listening. He's bringing out the best in artists and like helping them realize that like like with all the pressure, like you can bring it back to like these very special things and you can make something that you're influenced by or inspired by and you know like put that out. But he was sharing this experience. Maybe it was Huberman Lab, but he was saying that like he had an experience where his house burned down. I think he was trapped inside or whatever, but he ended up getting out and surviving, obviously. But I think he lost his home and a lot of his possessions. But um, when he made the book, the creative act, a way of being, he was saying that like if he had died, he had left like that book would be everything that he is. And I thought that was a very interesting concept. Like that's like the spirit of him. That's like his contribution to the world, or like I guess what his kids would have. Like that's his purpose. Or like that would be enough to like have like the essence of Rick, I guess. But that's what I want this podcast to be like. I'll probably cross over and I'll probably share things that are the same, or like the context will be built around like principles that I've already shared, but like I'm constantly reminded why things are important to me, and why I hold on to certain things, or why I believe certain things. And they always come back around, and they come back around in new settings, new scenarios, years later. But I like that this podcast can be like an essence of me. I can share things that are important to me, like things that are special. And hopefully that can kind of grow into me sharing things that are important to others at times, like at that point it'll be a huge learning curve, where I feel like I've had a lot of experience like watching other people do what they do, or like kind of taking notes forever. Like certain people are very good at what they do, but I'd like to be a space where others can do that as well, like to represent a time in their creativity, a time in their life, to share with something that is special, So I guess from like a journalistic standpoint, just representing things, representing a time, representing you, and that's why I started this podcast. I'm hoping that I can, inspire, encourage, that maybe I can, maybe you'll like feel some relevance to the things that I'm saying. Like maybe you'll feel the same way. Maybe you have felt the same way. And if you know how to get out of certain things, or like get out of loops or mental loops or different, like, I don't know, like share your experiences in the comments. I'm like instigating engagement or interaction, but I'd love to hear experiences, or if if things are the same for you as a creative, or but that's why I've made this podcast. I made it to share what's important to me, and if I died, at least I got out what I could, driving to some random parking lot, sitting in the car and talking to a computer screen, trying to share my moments, and share my personality and humanity with you, and my monotone voice, you know. And I'll just keep jabbering on forever, so I'll cut myself off. I appreciate you guys listening. If you made it this far, thank you so much. If you're a subscriber of the channel, you're awesome. I'm just trying to grow, and I'm trying to spread, and I'm trying to help people, and I'm trying to leave who I am for my kids and my wife and the people that are important to me. Stay tuned for more. I'll be back, my friends. Thank you.